Today's incident will wake up your soul. Please watch the incident till the end. It is narrated in the story of a village where the nature was blessing. Allah had blessed the people there with such blessings, seeing which a person often becomes proud. There were only a few Muslims, and the biggest and the bad thing was that most of the people there were infidels. The infidels were very proud of their wealth because every one of them was very rich and no one had any shortage of money. They had a lot of money. The leader of their had an only daughter whom the leader loved very much. The daughter of the leader was very arrogant and cruel at their only. The poor people were Muslims. All were infidels, used to help each other, but there was no one to help the Muslims, nor was there anyone to see them. The leader's daughter had great expertise in magic, and because of magic, she used to do a lot of atrocities on the poor people living there. All the Muslims were very upset with her. She used to enslave people and made them laborers, and if any of them did not listen to her, she used to keep them as prisoners and make them dance in her gesture. There was few sad Muslims in the colony that no one asked about their condition. There was no one to save them. And when the oppression of the leader's daughter got very extreme, an old man among the Muslims prayed to Allah Ta'ala in prayer, Allah, take away the life of us and save the life also which are left. This leader's daughter has made our life difficult. No one here asks about our condition, neither do we have wealth nor physical strength. O Allah, please send us someone who is not only powerful but also can defeat the leader's daughter. Rabb el-Alamin accepted the prayers of the old man and thus sent a religious person to that place, and that religious person did not enter the colony just like that. But one day something strange happened. The leader of those infidels was taken out with great pride in the forest to lay down his life. He was traveling, and suddenly a poisonous snake appeared in front of him. The poisonous snake came close to him and bit him. He fell unconscious and fell on the ground. His companions saw that when their chief's condition, a poisonous snake bit him and went away. They immediately picked him up and brought him home so that something could be done to save him. When the girl saw her father's condition, she called the nearby doctors, but the strange thing was that despite all their efforts, all of them failed to remove the poison, and the poison started spreading rapidly in his body. At this time a holy man came there. Allah had sent him there for this purpose. That religious man reached near the leader's house and knocked on the door. The servants asked, "Who are you and whom do you want to meet?" The religious man said to them, "Has the leader here been bitten by a snake?" The servants started saying, "How did you know that he is bitten by a snake? You appear to be a stranger here. We have not seen you here till date." He said, "I am a traveler, and I have received news that the chieftain here has been bitten by a poisonous snake, and no one is treating him." The servants asked, "Who are you?" The religious man said, "I am a doctor, and I have come here to treat him." The servants started laughing after seeing the condition of the religious man, because he was wearing old tattered clothes and looked very poor. They started saying, "You will treat such a big leader? Hey, the big doctors around here were called, and there is no shortage of money for our leader. Why should he treat himself to a poor person like you?" The religious man said, "If you want your leader's life back, then let me come inside." The servant said, "Okay, we are coming," taking permission from inside. The servant went inside and told the leader's daughter, "A poor man has come outside. He appears to be looking like a beggar, but he says that he will cure the leader, and the poison, which is spreading quickly, he will take it out and throw it away." When those people brought the religious man inside the house, they saw that the leader was suffering from the pain of poison, and he was pounding his feet repeatedly on the bed. The religious person looked at his leg and spat at the place where the snake had bitten and immediately ran away from there. His soldiers and his daughter were surprised to see who this crazy person actually was. He came into the room, and instead of treating him, he spit on the place where the snake had bitten him and also ran away. Even he could not be arrested. The leader's daughter was fuming with anger that he did disrespect. She said, "Never mind, clean the saliva. I will arrest him now." But as soon as the doctor took the handkerchief to clean the spit, he stopped in surprise after seeing this. He applied the spit with his finger on the area where the snake had bitten. The leader's daughter started saying, "What are you doing? That beggar already spat on my father's leg, and you're applying the saliva." The doctor made the leader's daughter silent with the gesture of his hand as soon as the saliva was applied on the leader's leg. Immediately the effect of the poison ended, which caused the leg to be cut. Now that leg is completely back to its previous condition, and the entire leg, which had turned blue, is now normal in color. When the chief of the clan came to his senses, he was surprised when he was told that he had been cured because of the incense of the beggar. He said, "Brother, he is the good deed for us. Why did you people let him go? Bring him to me. He did us a great favor. We will definitely repay him." His daughter, who was silently looking at her father, did not say anything. At the order of the village chief, all the soldiers went out to search for that religious person. They scattered all around, but they could not find the religious person. When the soldiers entered the forest while searching, they saw a man praying under a tree. They were looking at the religious man intently. What is he doing? What kind of worship is he doing? We all have to fold our hands in front of our bow. But whom is this person worshiping? Well, immediately after the prayer, that religious person was caught and presented in front of the chief of the village, and he started saying, "Who are you? Where did you come from? First of all, I want to apologize for disrespect. My people must have insulted you a lot, but because of you I am alive today. The eyes of us criminals could not recognize you. I want to apologize for this, and I request you to accept these expensive clothes and this Arabian horse." The religious man smiled and looked at him and said, "This horse and this dress are very precious. I will wear this dress and cut the grass for this horse. Oh, will I look good?" The village chief said, "Don't worry, along with the horse we will also give you servants." The religious man said, "I will live alone in the village with so much wealth and tease." The leader said, "Sir, after hearing this from you I am lost in thoughts, but here is my daughter present in front of you." The daughter was looking at her father with surprise, thinking, "What is my father doing with me?" The leader said, "My daughter whom you have seen, I will get her married to you, but there is one condition, which is you will have to leave your religion. My soldiers have seen you praying. As far as we know, we prostrate in front of the Baal. We worship him, and the one in front of whom you were prostrating is your Allah, which means you are a Muslim, so you have to leave your religion. Can you do this?" The religious person said, "Tell me one thing. You are seeing everything in me, and you also gave me this blessing that I will get many children and your descendants run from your daughter. God forbids if something bad happens to any of those children, then who will have to cry?" The leader replied, "God forbids, but if something like this happens, then you will have to cry." The religious man smiled and said, "If I have to cry after taking the goods, then you keep back your horse, your wealth, your daughter, everything. I am happy. I am a Muslim. If I have to leave my religion after taking all these things, then I will not leave my religion even by giving my life. Allah, who has created me, should I leave Allah's path and come to you just for getting this few money? Obviously I wouldn't do this, and yes, I am very happy. Allah has sent me here for one purpose. May that purpose of mine be fulfilled." The village leader asked, "What is your purpose?" The religious man said, "The oppression that is being faced by the Muslims here can only be saved with the help of Allah. I have come here to do this." After saying this, the religious man started leave. The chief of the village said, "The beggar to stop, and I gave you goods and tested you. I examined and tested you in every way, but you did not agree to give up your religion. If you have came here to do all this, when you came you were not afraid of anything, or don't you know how powerful we are? Our daughter is so adept in her actions that she can even turn you into a wild animal. While standing here right now, she has the power." The religious person said that she has made the weak people into animals. "Show me by turning me into an animal." Before this, the village chief could told his daughter to attack him. The religious man blew such a blow on the sorceress that at the time she became a big lizard, and she couldn't do anything. That lizard was so big that among all the people standing there, she was the tallest one. That lizard started coming towards the religious person, and when she wanted to spit her poison on him, before that he spat on her face. Even the spitting could spat. She started burning. What was that spit? It was acid, due to which half of her face was melting. Her face was burning, and her face was turning black, and she was about to die. And at that moment, the chief of the village came running and fell at his feet and started apologizing and eating. "Hazrat, for this audacity, please forgive me. I really considered you very weak, and I tried to remove you from your religion. If only my daughter gets well. I'm telling you the truth that all the people are present here in this entire colony. All of us will become Muslims. The religious man said, we are not doing all this to include you in our religion, but you people who are doing oppression on Muslim brothers. We are here to end that oppression. There is no coercion and oppression in our day. If your daughter will become reformed caste after becoming a human being, then I myself will pray in the court of Allah to bring her back to her real condition. The leader has started saying, yes, yes, my daughter will come back to her real condition, then she will not oppress anyone, and I apologize for my daughter. From my heart, from now on she will not work any black magic, and she will not do any injustice to any Muslim. Just make her a human being again. The religious person blew on the lizard again, and she became a human again. Then she hugged the feet of that religious man and started saying, forgive me. I thought to myself that I am very strong. Half of the girl's face was burnt yesterday, and she started saying that today I want to become a Muslim along with my father through your holy hand, and I promise that from today there will be no infidel in this colony, neither will be Muslims, but everyone will live together in brotherhood and everyone will be Muslims. And then the leader with his daughter turned Muslim through the religious man's hand, and then the leader of the village got married his daughter with the religious man, and peace and safety, law and order got claimed in the village permanently. Dear friends, Islam religion is a very beautiful and loving religion which is ours, which makes ourselves jovial even though we are not. Almighty reconciles us all to have true love for Islam and gives us the opportunity to live our life according to Islam. Amin ya Amin. Friends, we hope that you will definitely like our today's story. What would be your opinion about today's video? Please do comment in the comment box, and if you like the video, then do not forget to share it with your friends. That's all in today's video. Inshallah, very soon I will be at your service with another new story. For that time, He'll give permission to our entire team. May Allah take good care of yourself and your loved ones. May Allah bring dawn happiness to everyone. Allah. The story of an religious man and tyrannical woman.